Okay, so my story actually happened when I was 13 as well. We moved in with my grandparents into the house, and to explain the house, it was vestibule in the front. It had the living and dining room, which was a nice open concept in the early 2000s. And then we had the landing and the stairs, everybody's bedrooms upstairs, and then I lived in the attic. Unfortunately, we moved in because my grandfather had a stroke. So we wanted to take care of him and to better him. During or around that time, you kind of started to feel a presence looming in the house. We all had that feeling of turning off the lights and running up the steps and feeling something kind of grab the back of your legs. Well, that started to happen more and more each night. At a certain point, at around the vestibule area one night, I started to see something standing there. And it would just stand. The presence you could feel was just overlooming. It just watched you. Each and every night, it just got one step closer until it finally reached the steps. So every single time, every single night, I turn off the lights and I would haul ass up the steps, run upstairs as fast as I possibly could. Now, my stepmom and my dad's room was right at the top of the steps. And one day they came to me, my stepmom, and said, I hear you going up the steps real quick. What's going on? And I was like, nothing's going on and fine. And she's like, no, something's going on. And I was like, well, to be honest, I feel like there's something here. And she said at that point, she said, yes, there is. I asked her, how did she know that? And she said, I have this type of gift that I can see certain things. And I asked at that time, scared for myself, is this for me? Because I can see it. She said, no, it's for your grandfather. At that time, after that conversation as a 13-year-old, you're kind of like, it's bullshit. But at the same time, you're like, there's something still, I can see it. So every single night afterward, you would just have that next step, and it just inched closer and closer and closer up to the landing, then down the hallway. Now, at a certain point, it got to the place where it was at my grandfather's door and my door. So again, I'm scared. I'm like, is this for me? And she assures me, she says, no, it's not. Later on, I come home from school one day, and at that time, I'm told that my family has decided, on my dad's side, to remove my grandfather from the house because they want to take care of him. Now, everybody was kind of okay with that, but except for my stepmom. And she said to my family at that time, if you move him out of this house tonight, he will pass tonight. They moved him out of the house. About 2 hours later, he passed. And I never saw that thing again.